Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Crown Academy of English. Today we are going to look at some expressions with the word break. So, the verb break is a common verb in English, and the pronunciation is break, break, and it is an irregular verb. So here is the form: present simple, I break, you break, he, she or it breaks, we break, you break, they break. And it is irregular because the past form is broke, broke, and the past participle is broken, broken. Okay, so this is very important. Now, the main meaning, when break is the main verb in a sentence, the common meaning is to cause something to separate into several pieces. So physically separate. Jane broke the plate. Okay, so you can see it is separated into two pieces. It's physically separated. It's physically broken. And the common meaning number two is to cause something to stop working because it is damaged. Okay? Example: he has broken his computer. So this means that the computer is no longer working. It's no longer functioning because of a problem. It's damaged. But it is not necessarily in several pieces. See, it's not physically in lots of pieces. So this meaning is something is not working. Something is not functioning. And this meaning is physically broken, physically in lots of pieces. So another example here would be my phone is broken. And this would mean that for some reason the phone doesn't ring or it's not working. Okay? So it's similar but not quite the same. Now, expressions with break. In this lesson, you will learn 7 expressions, and some of them are phrasal verbs, with the word break. Break the law, break the ice, break up, break in, break even, break a promise, take a break. So let's look at them in detail. To break the law. This means to do something illegal. So illegal means not legal. So to commit a crime. He was arrested because he was breaking the law. He was breaking the law. So here we are using the past continuous tense. He was breaking the law. The judge says, if you break the law again, you'll go to prison. Okay, so here we have a conditional, in fact. If you break the law again, you'll go to prison. Break the law. Break the ice. This is a very good expression. I like this one. So, break the ice means to do something or say something to make people feel relaxed and comfortable when you meet them for the first time. Example: at the start of the job interview, the manager broke the ice by telling a joke. The manager broke the ice by telling a joke. So, this is the manager, and she tells a joke. She tells a joke, and the joke breaks the ice. So it makes the other person feel relaxed and comfortable. Okay? So, because when you first meet someone for the first time, sometimes you feel a little bit nervous and shy and timid. Well, to break the ice, solve the problem. Okay, we do something funny or playful to make the situation more relaxed. So here is another very common situation. This is something I do in school. It is the first day of school, and the teacher sees that the students are nervous. And the teacher says, okay, before we start the lesson, let's play a game to break the ice. Let's play a game to break the ice. So often a teacher at the beginning of term or the beginning of the year will play a game to make the students feel more relaxed, and it allows them to get to know each other. Okay, it's a nice way to get to know people. Expression 3. Break up. Break up. If a romantic relationship breaks up, then it means the relationship ends. So this is an expression related to love and relationships. So it means to end a relationship. David asks, "How are your parents?" And Jane replies, "They have broken up. They were arguing all the time." So they have broken up. Okay, so we can say Mr. and Mrs. Smith have broken up. Okay, or John and Jane have broken up. It means that they have separated. It means they have separated, maybe even divorced. Okay, they are no longer a couple. No longer a couple. And here is another expression. This is the form: break up with someone. Break up with someone. Jane asks, "How is Mark?" And Sarah replies, "He never calls me. I'm going to break up with him. I'm going to break up with him." So this means that Sarah is going to separate with Mark. It is Sarah who is making the decision. It is Sarah who is taking the initiative. Okay, so Sarah is going to tell Mark that the relationship is finished. So Sarah wants to break up with Mark. Okay, break up with someone. To break in or into. This is a verb. This is a phrasal verb, in fact. And it means to enter a building illegally to steal something. Example: a thief broke into our house and stole the television. A thief broke into our house and stole the television. So I'm sure you can understand from the photograph. So a thief entered our house illegally and he stole the television. And we often use the passive voice with this expression. So in the passive we would say, "Our house has been broken into." Our house has been broken into. So this is the passive voice, present perfect tense. So this is how you would, if you call the police, for example, you call the police in the middle of the night. This is how you report the crime. Our house has been broken into. Break in. Notice the hyphen here. We write the hyphen. And this is the same meaning as this, except this is the noun. So this is the noun related to the verb. So this is the crime of entering a building illegally to steal something. Example, there were lots of break-ins last night. Okay, there were lots of break-ins last night. Remember to write the hyphen. So here we are using this word or these words as a noun. It's a thing, something that happened. To break even. To break even. Now this is a financial expression, a business English expression. And it means to have no profit or loss at the end of a business period. Okay? So you haven't made money, but you haven't lost money either. So here are the accounts of a company. So the revenue in 2017 was $50,000. $50,000. So money coming in was $50,000. But their expenses in 2017 were also $50,000. So this is money going out. Money going out is $50,000. Money coming in is $50,000. Therefore, the profit in 2017 is zero. Okay, $0. So they did not make any profit and they did not make any losses. We can say the company broke even in 2017. The company broke even in 2017. And you often see this or hear this in financial reports on news channels or in financial newspapers. Okay, so it's a very useful expression. And we can also use it in a non-business context. We can also use it in a personal context for your personal finances. So, example, Jane says, I went to the casino last night. And Mark asks, how much did you win? And Jane replies, well, I didn't win or lose. I broke even. Okay, I broke even. So perhaps Jane spent £300. So she spent £300 and perhaps she won £300. So she broke even. Okay, she didn't win money and she didn't lose money. Okay? To break a promise. So this means to not do what you promised to do. So you make a promise, but you do not keep the promise. You break the promise. So Sarah has broken her promise to stop smoking. So originally, Sarah had promised to stop smoking, but she didn't keep the promise. She broke that promise. So Sarah has broken her promise to stop smoking. And we have used the present perfect here to describe that situation. Okay? Here is a common example of people who often break their promises. Politicians often break their promises. And I'm sure this is the same situation in all countries all over the world, unfortunately. Politicians often break their promises. To take a break. And this means to pause work temporarily in order to rest or to do something else. So the context is during a meeting, the manager asks, "What time is it?" And David replies, "It's 1 p.m. So the manager says, "Okay, let's take a break for lunch and we'll continue the meeting at 2 p.m. So let's take a break for lunch. Okay, we could also say let's take a lunch break. Okay, so it means let's stop work, let's pause work temporarily, we'll have lunch, and then we'll continue the meeting at 2 p.m. David says, "I'm tired." And Jane says, "Well, take a break and get a cup of coffee." Take a break and get a cup of coffee. So this means, well, have a short rest, pause work, do something else, get a coffee, get a cup of coffee. We could also say take a coffee break. Okay, so we can say take a coffee break, take a tea break, take a lunch break. Okay? So, finally, I have something to ask you, please. I would like you to please share a link to our website on your social media and blogs. So, this is the link to our website, crownacademyenglish.com. And there are lots of articles, lessons and resources, information about IELTS courses, private lessons. So I'm asking you to share this link on your Facebook, Twitter, blogs, email. It's the only thing I ask of you, really. I have been making videos for free since 2013. So 5 years of free videos for everyone in my spare time, in my free time. I never ask for money, but I am asking you for the first time for some help. So all I'm asking you to do now is just to pause the video and write a link, this link, and share it with other students on your social media, blogs, email. Thank you very much.